there, everybody. Welcome to episode number 287 of It'll Be Fine. I'm your friend and your pal, Kelly Zemnickis. And as we do each week on the show, along with my guest, we dive into a dish that neither of us has ever made before, but we go forward with the confidence that it's going to be fine. And on today's show, we are making Dunkaroo cookies. Oh, that's a throwback. A Dunkaroo. Hard to find in Canada. Really hard. Anyhow, I scoured the stores and I found us some Dunkaroos, which we are going to incorporate into these cookies. We're not making tiny kangaroos today. That would be hard. That would be hard. Anyhow, baking today alongside the producer, the fantastic comedian that is Sean Walton. I'm very excited that Sean is coming over to the kitchen so we can hang out, get to chat, get to bake Dunkaroo cookies. And I mean, really, when you think of, tiny cookies, vanilla frosting, and sprinkles, you think of Sean and I. Duh. It's going to be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Gordon, amazing. You're here.
Yes, I am.
This is amazing. You know what else is here, friends? Dunkaroos. Sean, when did you last have a Dunkaroo?
Probably like grade school.
Because in Canada, this is like trying to find, the pot of gold at the end. This is not easy to find a Dunkaroo.
Why did we lose it?
I don't know. They hopped away? I have no idea.
There's no ingredients on the package.
Would you want to know the ingredients of the Dunkaroos? I say no.
Not till after.
Not till after. It's like if you've ever had Cool Whip.
Yeah.
Reading the ingredients on a carton of Cool Whip is like watching a horror film. There are words there, I don't know what they are.
Well, I remember years ago at the grocery store, you found spray can pancakes.
What?
Yeah, it's like a aerosol can, but it was pancakes, and they were organic.
Organic. Nice touch.
Organic
Aerosol
spray can pancakes.
Nice touch. This recipe, we're going to the Domestic Rebel. And if you're watching on the YouTube, which of course you are. My dog is. She's barking. Just scroll down into the YouTube show description. There's a link. You can play along at home. These cookies are based on this wonderful bakery in New York, Levain. Have you been to? Do you know this bakery?
I do not.
They're in New York City. They make cookies that will keep you full for a week. They're intense. This recipe, I think, yields about 6 to 8 cookies. So we are in for just an experience.
Good-sized cookies.
You could use
Big
it as a weapon. Big glass of milk, indeed.
Yeah.
How often do you bake? Are you a big cookie baker at home?
Not really. I cook all the time, but I'm not a baker.
Okay. Well, cool. Well,
I used to run a kitchen.
No shit. Where does?
At a pub in Brampton.
Oh, nice. Nice. I used to host and waitress.
Yeah. I remember the stories.
I'm doing well. So for this recipe, a couple of different things from your usual cookie bake. Most of the time with the butter, they say room temperature. This, you want it right out of the fridge. You want cold butter for this. So don't let it come to room temperature. The other thing, you need 2 types of flour. You need all-purpose. I mean, if you go gluten-free, that's cool too. But basically, your all-purpose flour, and you need cake flour. So 2 kinds of flour for this. If, though, you do not have cake flour in your cupboard, but you have bread flour, you can use that. Just lower the measurement a bit. So it calls for 1.5 cups of cake flour. I'm doing 1 cup of bread flour, and it'll work. It just won't, just don't measure for measure. So that's basically it. And because it's Dunkaroos and a vintage treat, I also have on hand, just for funsies for us, some Pop Rocks.
Oh no.
We'll do those later. The other thing to note, this recipe calls for granulated sugar. Kelly thought she had it. She didn't, but she has brown sugar. So the texture of the cookie is going to be a little different because this will make it more moist. Kids don't like that word. But use granulated sugar if you can. It's better.
Decent band.
Exactly. But Sean to work on the KitchenAid. When did you last use a KitchenAid, Sean
Never.
Walton? No?
Never.
Oh my goodness! This is exciting. Alrighty, well, Merry Christmas. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get our butter ready. For it, we need 1 cup of butter, which is about, let's see, there's a wonderful, I don't know if American butter has this on it, but I do love the measurement stick. It helps you. 1 cup, 1 stick of butter is not this. Cut it appropriately. If you have individual, happened once with Ryan Sim.
Yeah.
He used the whole
thing?
The whole, yeah. All right, how you feeling so far, buddy?
It's interesting.
What did you just say, Sean?
When I was a kid and you used to get brown sugar for your cereal, to keep it from hardening in the canister, there was always a cracker in it that kept the sugars from sticking together.
I've never done that. What?
Yeah.
Genius. Look at the hacks. All right, so this is looking really good. I think we can stop that if you want to poke everything down, and then we'll get to our eggs.
Okay.
And yeah, you don't want to mix this like on a super high speed. You want to do everything a bit on the slower end.
Yeah.
So what we are going to do next is add all of this stuff into this and get the mix going. So I had just about enough vanilla left, so I'm going to dump this whole thing in. Not too much. Excellent. Done. Vanilla is a funny thing. You never want to use too much of it. As good as it smells,
It's very strong.
do measure it. You do want to measure it. So we have in here baking soda, not powder. Soda. Watch what you're using. Shenanigans will occur. We've got salt and our cornstarch. So that is going to go into here. And then we're just gonna get that mixed together. We will start off with our cake flour. In this case, we have bread flour. Like I said, off the top. Don't use the whole measurement. It's a little different to cake flour. Basically, this is just gonna help the cookie rise and be a bit more of a puffier cookie. So don't substitute it and add more all-purpose flour. Actually, go try to find that other flour. But this dough's coming together nice. There's more consistency. Alright. And then this is a good time for us to just... Now, also being a product of a certain generation, I am quite happy to lick this bowl with the raw egg in it. But I know that's not an advisable thing for the kids these days.
Yeah.
Wimps. All right. Did you do that? Were you lick the bowl kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of us were. All right. So a little bit there. Favorite childhood baking memory, like when your mom made cookies. Did your grandma make apple pie?
My mom made a lot of like Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, classic. Nice.
And you know she made? They had those little easy bake kits, like I never they were called snacking cakes.
Yes.
Those were really tasty.
Yeah, I've not had those. Oh man, that's a memory. Yeah, add in the Dunkaroo cookies and your white chocolate chips, and if you fancy, some sprinkles. Yay! Yeah. Again, when you think of the sprinkles, you think of us, right? Excellent. We have dough. All right. So in this, we are going to dump in the chips and like that. Take those cookies. Now, do we have to crumble them? Let me just see here. Nope. It does not. Okay.
Yeah, I think it'd be neat if they weren't.
Yeah, alright. Okay, boom. Cookies in. Wooden spoon on standby. Alright. Oh, this is healthy. What I'm going to do is just gently give this all a mix. If you're so inclined, you can use nature's forks, your hands. But this is a bit sticky, so I would encourage you to just get this. We're basically letting it get to know each other. And, all right. And then what we are going to do is we're going to cover this. Actually, it doesn't say to cover it, but, all right, then I won't. She says refrigerate dough. Fuck the cover.
Yeah.
No protection here.
What
We're
about
raw
sprinkles?
dogging it. The sprinkles. Innuendos. Go ahead. So it's time to get in touch with our childhood with some fun dip, which I think I last had in 1986. Oh boy. And some Pop Rocks, which I already had earlier. And it's fun and made my stomach feel weird. Not gonna lie. All right, ready?
Yep.
Pull out that hand there. Okay.
You're just supposed to put this in vodka.
Oh, that'd be better.
Yeah. Corn syrup, artificial flavor, red 40. That's
My
an ingredient.
favorite
Red
red.
40. Processed with carbon dioxide.
That's probably
I
the
can't-
healthiest thing on there.
Yeah.
This is what we do in between bakes. Okay.
We gotta watch the double dipping.
Now, okay, so it's honestly this looks like a
And they can't spell lick.
nope.
Or
L-I-K
stick.
or stick. Unless you're in the band Sticks. No, then
That's
that
a
would be
Y.
a Y. Okay. How the Okay. So I would rather do vodka shots. Okay. So we lick the stick, then dip it?
Yep. You don't want my lick stick?
Ugh. It tastes like medicine!
It's the vaccine.
Oh god, this is... No. This is gross.
Looks like laundry detergent.
Do you like it?
No.
It tastes like cough syrup.
Have you tried biting the stick?
No. Is the stick good?
No. That's the point. Try it.
Oh god. Oh man. I'm over 40. I shouldn't have done that. I feel like we should flatten these cookies. We're gonna wait halfway, and then I might
They
flatten
don't
them.
start to go down. And
Yeah, we're gonna help them out because otherwise we're gonna have hot ball. Fuck it, we're flattening them. They need help. All right, there we go. Right?
Yeah.
Help a cookie out. Flatten one today. There you go. So we're gonna see if these need a little bit more time. It does say in the recipe, which again, if you go into the YouTube show description, there's a link, you can play along. It does say the cookie should be slightly underdone in the center. So, there we go. Alright, we're seconds away. Can you handle the anticipation?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Happy New Year! Okay, here we go. I think this is good. I think it's... How good does it smell in here? So
They don't know.
So good. That smells so good. Alright. Whew. All right. I think this is a better...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what you can see, friends, we got a little darker of a cookie. A lot firmer to the touch. It's dry. It's dull.
It's a good descriptor for a cookie.
If you've got a Tinder profile, use it. Go ahead. So don't let this, as this cools, don't let it rest on top of the stove because your stove's still hot, so it's going to cook the cookies still. So find like a little cookie rack or some space on your kitchen counter, a towel to lay it on. Just let it hang out for a few minutes. Just let it hang out. Then we're going to take that beautiful frosting from Miss Betty Crocker and Mr. Dunkaroo, put it on top, and then put it in our cake hole. Oh, this is a party. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I'm going to frosting now. Okay. All right. I'm going to break off a little bit here. Let's look in the center. That's looking really nice.
Okay, I'm going in.
All right, let's go back here. Bon appetit.
Cheers.
Cheers. There we go. Here we go.
Oh, good.
I mean, there's a lot of sugar in this, but what I will tell you, this is not kicking me in the face with sweetness.
It's not overly sweet.
That's fucking awesome, man. It's like, it's giving me just enough sweet. Now, again, we used brown sugar, not granulated, so that could be the little difference there, maybe. But I really dig this. It's chewy. It's got a little crunch. It's nice and warm. I would suggest eating these kind of warm. I think that would be good.
20 seconds in the microwave.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Do you think your lady is going to be happy with the cookie?
Yeah, she'll be happy with any cookie. Because she likes cookies, not because she's just... she's not a monster.
Good save.
So eat it and you like it.
Oh my god. Well, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
I'm really glad we did this. I'm kind of glad scheduling got delayed because it got delayed, I found the Dunkaroos. Otherwise, we would have made something else. So it worked out. Oh, this is good. I'm going to go for a run now.
I am not.
You need the milk chaser. It's, yeah, you need it. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
And a pinch, Kahlua will do.
Cookie or no cookie. And a pinch Kahlua will do. Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You could, if you were crazy, take 2 cookies, put the stuffing in the middle, and go to town.
Let's scoop ice cream.
Ice cream sandwich. This would be a dope ice cream sandwich.
Yep.
Don't use it as a hamburger bun. That would be weird. Or not. I don't know. I feel like that would be a C&E thing, like a fair. Like taking 2
And they
giant
deep fry it
cookies.
after, and they were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
come eat the deep fried hamburger cookie."
Yeah.